Oh boy, guess what? I had that whole explanation. And my mic wasn't recording. That's fine. For some reason, when I open OBS, I'm gonna complain about a completely different thing, and then I'll give you the explanation. For some reason, when I open OBS, my audio sources, for like my mic and my headphones, will just be switched to default, which means they will be recording nothing. There is no defaults. They're just like, try again. So I already had to go in, and I knew the regular audio was fucked up. I should have checked the mic though. It doesn't matter. Anyways, hello my friends. I had that whole spiel. My guy was bouncing and everything because VedoTube knows that my mic is connected, but apparently OBS needs a little help, which is valid. I should not be doing this on stream, but I might. So, I was gonna stream Monday. I was gonna, remember when I was telling you I was gonna stream early in the mornings this week? Has not happened yet. It still might happen. I'm still interested in streaming in the mornings, but has not happened yet. Let me see if we can get all this up and running. But specifically, I was going to stream Stardew Valley on Monday, and I was gonna update some of the mods because I had like 8 mods that needed to be updated, and I was like, well, this is the week to do it. And I went to Nexus to update the mods because that's where I get my mods usually for Stardew specifically. And the entirety of the Nexus website was down like Monday morning. Just was not working. Couldn't access any of the mods. Couldn't access the homepage. It was all down. And I was just like, all right, maybe we're not doing this on Monday. But that's fine, because we're here to do it today. Also, my lovely girlfriend has brought my candy canes into my room, into my den, where I do my streaming. So if you hear me crunching, it's a candy cane. And I'm only a little sorry about it. Because I love candy canes. We learned to cook omelet. Delicious. I'm a sucker for candy canes. Every year, when the season rolls around, I buy like 6 boxes of those little, like, they're like, around here you can get like 12 packs of like default peppermint candy canes. And I eat them the whole year, essentially. Ooh, I should have checked. I did double check the mods last time, but I want to make sure we're all good here. Okay. Pet the cat. Pet the cat. I gotta remember where we were last time. Yes, we talked, that's right, we talked to Lenny about the minecarts, and I was like, this is going to be done, you know, sometime. Gotta talk to Lola about the slimes. That's doable. I have no idea where Lola is on a daily basis, but I'm sure we can find him. And we gotta get a coop, that's right. That's right, that's right. But first, actually, we don't need to water any of these because they're dying tonight. I'm not gonna... I make this a mistake almost every season. We're not going to do like the coop or anything expensive today because I need to be able to buy seeds for tomorrow. So that gets put away. Which means, what do we do today? We go to the mine. We can find Lola. That's 750 gold to buy us some seeds. Maybe that's what we do. Sell some greened beans. Let me see. Which one is Lola first? This might be harder to figure out. Just so I know who I'm looking for on the freaking map. Oh, Lola's the little old lady. Okay, then I pretty much know where she's gonna be. Because she lives over here. With her man, Freddy. Alright. I say we chop down some trees. On mobile, it says I'm playing Sonic Adventure 2. Oh, that is a thing that I forgot to fix. I'm a professional. I was gonna say, I changed the, like, game category. There, is that better? And then we do a little center horizontally. So it's nice and pretty. There we go. Thank you so much for that. No, thank you for that, because I definitely would not have noticed the whole time. The whole time? Goodness. Perhaps one of these days I'll get my shit together. Today is not that day, though. Alright. Cut some trees, go talk to Lola. And then... I guess maybe not mines if I'm gonna waste all my energy, but I might not waste my energy. Oh, that's right, we went and talked to, the weird ninja guy last time. We found out he has a house up north of Ridgeside. And he referred to me as something esoteric, like the grandfather's heir or something. So, you know he's gotta be thematically important. Bonk, 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 bonk. Some more clay, huzzah. Oh, that's right! Before we were gonna construct a coop, we were gonna construct a silo, and those silos are really expensive. But that's okay. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I also need to remember, as summer's coming up, I need to start saving stuff for the fair, the Stardew Valley fair in the fall or whatever. For my Grange display. Because I always forget about that. And whenever I'm playing, like, fully kitted out modded, I just spawn stuff in. So I, like, specifically need to remember this time that I gotta save stuff for it. Some foliage. Some forage. Oh gosh. There we go. Now next season we gotta remember to be on the lookout for... We got all of the available fish, right? We got a lot of summer fish to get. Including like most of these, I think. Carp I feel like we could have gotten this season. Yeah. But we can get it in the summer too, so that's fine. But the, that last night fish, I think. Is it walleye that can only be caught, like, fall and winter while it's raining? New ideas to sleep on, hell yeah. Ooh. Moss? Give me that moss. Alright. Nope. I keep thinking, since the map is the way it is, I keep wanting to like go down here and explore, but that's not how that works. Bonk. I'll take some more moss from you. And Lola lives like up here somewhere. Like way off to the left. Ooh, cherries. There she is. Hey girl, hey. If it weren't for my back, I would have joined you with hunting those slimes. Great job, dear. She seems lost in thought. Lost in thought about her days of fighting slimes, apparently, which... Love to see that happen. Hi, Torts. Turtle noises. Adorable. Any other, like, non-time sensitive quests that I can pick up while I'm here? You're over here at the, like... Yeah. Can I ask for help? I lost my ring. A ring Mommy gave to me a long time ago. I'll pay you, I promise. I just can't leave Shiro alone while I go search for it. Sure? Find Yuma's ring and bring it back to him. He remembers still having the ring when he was buying stuff from Jarek's farm. Okay. They live over here, right? Top left? Let's see if we can spot anything. Did the chicken steal it? That almost looks like something, but I think it's just a bucket. No. Can I... You won't let me in the coop? I want to steal your eggs. Did the horse take it? Pretty sure I saw this horse walk into the Star Drop saloon. That's funny. Because this is your farm, right? Well, we don't need these anymore. Oh, I just realized he sells garlic. Garlic isn't available till year 2, isn't it? Jarek, where's the ring? Take a day off once in a while to go into town and catch up with people. Gotta let the people you care about know you still care, you know? You should too, Orcus. Don't tell me about the friendship decay, Jarek. I already know about the friendship decay. I found the ring. It's a little jade ring. Now where the fuck is Yuma? Is he in here? Yeah, he's over at his house. Bum bottom bum. Oh, look at them. They're having fun. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. Their house is this one? No, the other one. Oh, he's leaving. He's leaving, we gotta catch him. Yuma, come back. I've got your thing. Oh, God. There, found it. You found it? Thank you so much, Orcus. I'm really grateful. You're so welcome, Yuma. You're so welcome. Sweet. That's a good amount of money for tomorrow. Good amount of money for tomorrow. Oh, there's someone's grave over here? I love looking at all the graves. All the plot. Here lies Pegasus, the horse that could fly. Though only your saddle was found. We mourn your loss and cry. May your feet never hit the ground. We'll meet again in the sky. Damn. Damn, Pegasus. I want a horse that can fly. I mean, we're already gonna get a tractor, which is comparable. Alright. Let's throw all this nonsense in a chest. I feel like I should sell some stuff. This summer, we're gonna have a lot to do. I could sell these ridge cherries. I'm gonna sell these higher grade flowers and the higher grade arugula. Yeah, I'll sell the carrots too. Some of this stuff I know wouldn't rank highly in like the competition or whatever, so I'm not super worried about it. We can process all of that rice, and the rest of these are empty. Boop, boop, boop. Beautiful. Yeah, let's clear up this section a little bit. We're gonna need it. Probably should have saved some of those for energy, but sometimes I'm a dummy, so we didn't. We're also probably gonna have to tidy up a little bit in the morning too, because usually once the seasons swap over, things get a bit messy on the farm. I gotta upgrade some of these tools too, man. Good God. Good God. I always forget how slow and tedious the beginning of this game is until I inevitably start a new file, and then I'm like, wow. How did we live like this? No, you can leave that off, thank you. I'll probably also put this sprinkler down next season. Not that it's gonna help me tremendously, but any amount of these spots that I don't have to water is gonna be great for me. Because we're gonna plant so many things. I am going to, against my better judgment, see what the traveling salesperson has for us. Pumpkin, rhubarb, cactus fruit. Tempting. Ooh, we need a shrimp for the crab pot bundle. Gotta get some shrimp. I don't think we're gonna take any of the rest of this though. Rhubarb and pumpkin we can grow. Cactus fruit we don't really need for much at this point. So that's fine. Everything is fine. Well, let's check real quick for some spring onion action. To the south. Oh, I can still get moss. Wonderful. No onion? Rude. Rude. None onion. So in the summer, we're probably gonna plant a lot of corn because that tends to go over well. I'm sure it's not the best seller of either of the seasons, but it produces for a really long time, so I like having an abundance of corn that I can just not worry about. I'm gonna need some pumpkins for sure. I gotta check what the quality crop is for that season. I'm pretty sure there's like definitely corn in the mix, which is also why we're gonna grow a bunch of it. Got some crab pots. Ooh, and the bulletin board. What terrible disasters on the bulletin board this time. The Winter Star bundle. That's not terrible. Enchantress bundle, of course. Foragers bundle. Interesting. Doable. Very doable. Field research bundle, of course. That's why we kept the chub. Keep my chub for Demetrius. And the fodder bundle, of course. Getting us wheat is always such a pain in the ass. Wheat is a later season though, so I'm pretty sure it's fall that you grow wheat. Oh, meant to check while I was there, but hot pepper, pumpkin, and corn. So we'll grow hot pepper and corn next season, and that should work pretty well. Got nothing brewed, nothing brewing yet. Okay. Doable. I'm going to try to Okay, let me specify. I'm going to set up these crab pots on the farm and automated, just so I don't have to, like, really worry about it. There might actually be a way we can, like, double automate the production of crab pots. Actually, hold on. I have an idea. So we need a chest. I need, unfortunately, probably more moss, if I'm remembering correctly. No, we need more hardwood for the worm bin. Okay. That's fine. And I need to remember correctly. Uh-oh, the menu's not being brought up anymore. Nope. Oh well, I guess I'll check that out later. If I'm remembering correctly, I don't know if it saved my settings. I should be able to use path. We'll not worry about automating it for now. Because I can't do the worm bin thing, but in theory, you can connect all of your crab pots with a path for the automation, lead them all into a chest, and then also have that chest connect to, like, worm bins to refuel them. And then you just have infinite sashimi fodder, essentially. Oh, food. Running out of energy. What are the odds that I can get this tree down? Not high, but I think not impossible. Perfect. Alright. And then we place hot. And we take some bait, and we go plunk, plunk, plunk. Beautiful. Yeah, that's fine. I might actually go out to the menu and see what that's about here in a second. As if we're not having enough technical difficulties this episode. Level 6 foraging! Oh, the lightning rod's gonna be so helpful. We gotta make some lightning rods. Especially for the summer. Alright. Give me a second. Nah. I've decided against it. I'm not gonna worry about it. Weather report clear and sunny all day tomorrow. Summer's here along with a whole slew of new crops to plant. Take hops, for example. The vines take a while to grow, but once they're mature, they can be harvested every day. Good luck. Yeah, we're gonna plant some hops too. Hi Orcus, I have some good news for you. A few days ago, I made a breakthrough in my research on the local environment. I'll spare you the technical details and get to the point. You know that empty cave you have over in the cliffs? I do, but I honestly don't know if we've even gotten over there yet. It's been such a process clearing this place out. Well, I haven't picked yet. I have a way to turn it into something useful for both of us. I'd like to set up the cave to attract some local species. That way I can observe them in a more controlled environment, and you can harvest whatever products they produce. I can either set up the cave to attract mushrooms or fruit bats. The bats will sometimes leave fruit for you to collect. I used to be a fruit bats all the way kind of guy. Mostly because there used to always be a bundle where you need like a bunch of the like fruit tree fruits, and I freaking never plant fruit trees until I'm like fully established. I hear the mushrooms in general are better for like late game stuff, because you can use a lot of them to craft, like that life elixir potion is, tends to be the ingredients that you'll get from these little mushroom farms. I pick the mushrooms now specifically because when you pick the mushrooms as of the latest updates, it gives you a, like, fruit dehydrator for free, so that you can dehydrate the mushrooms ostensibly, but then also the rest of the fruits and whatever on your farm. So that tends to be the better sunk cost value for me. So we're going mushrooms. I'll go set it up for you right now. It shouldn't take any time at all. Thanks for letting me do this. You're so welcome, Demetrius. Dear resident, in our time in Stardew Valley, Jojo has made an effort to become a contributing member of the community, but we can't do it without your help. If you choose to shop at Jojo competitors such as Pierre's General Store, you won't have the same assurance of quality and consistency, and without your business, we wouldn't be able to afford to contribute as much as we'd like to local charities. Shop at Jojo Mart and help keep your community great. Jojo Mart, we value your business. Jojo Mart, you're really gonna value this boot up your ass if you keep sending me spam mail like that. Okay, so we're gonna need a little bit of everything here for a second. Do I want to fertilizer? Maybe. I do have some. Let's go buy the seeds first. Because what we need this season, we need tomato, hot pepper, blueberry, summer squash. We have some summer squash, I think. We're gonna need some melons. We need some hops. We need some corn. So a little bit of everything, huh? Do you think you got the budget for a little bit of everything? You got a little bit of everything money? No. But I'm gonna get a little bit of everything anyways. How about I do anyway? A lot of birthdays, of course. Bookseller next Tuesday. The luau. We gotta get something for the luau. There's a trout derby. And the dance of the moonlight jellies, of course. Yoy. I always forget Pierre's doesn't open this early. That's fine. We can forage while we wait for his ass to wake up. Bum ba dum bum ba da dum. Ooh. Sand dollar? That's not an artifact, is it? No. It's just a cool little guy. Sand dollars are so fascinating to me as a, like, species. Similar to, I guess sort of similar to starfish. They just move around very slowly with, like, these very tiny, like, hair-like things on their bodies. And that's wild. Can you imagine laying, like, flat on your back and being dragged around with, like, your arm hair? Seems uncomfortable, but we're not built for that. Oh, this is weirdly centered. And I can't unweirdly center it. That's so weird. We'll go through it anyway. Welcome to Pierre's. How can I help you? This is just the Jojo cutscene anyway. Pretty much everyone gets this one at the beginning of the season. Ahem. Come and get it, folks. Coupons for 50% off your purchase at Jojo Mart. 50%? Well, any takers? But I can't match those prices. I'd be selling at a loss. There it is. This is the perspective it's supposed to have. It must be so difficult for you to lose your loyal customers like that. But can you blame them? Joja Corporation is clearly the superior choice. Soon the whole town will realize that. I want to commission a mod for me to just be able to make Morris's life miserable after we close Joja. Okay. Ooh, butternut squash. So we want at least one of everything, pretty much. Oh, we need some wheat too. Fuck. That is this season. Oh, it's both seasons. Wonderful. We don't need poppy. We don't have the bundle for poppies, I don't think, do we? Pop starter. And the sunflowers, of course. Okay. I want to get more of stuff that's going to produce consistently. So we're going to do like 5 of that, 5 of that. We need more wheat. In general, I didn't even pick that up the first time. That's fine. Probably because my brain was like, let's do it later. That's fine. One more round? Blueberry, pepper. Not wheat. Well, yes, wheat. Because I think we need 10 wheat total, and we might be able to finagle that. Hops, corn, sunflower. And that's plenty. That's just about all of my money, so. I know we've got a starfruit seed back home, we got some wild seeds. We got some stuff to plant. Got some stuff to plant. Got some stuff to sell too. Sell this nonsense, sell that nonsense. Okay. And we're also gonna get all the seeds lined up. Is that all of them? Yes. Beautiful. F5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Oh, I need to also get the fertilizer. Almost forgot. Boop. And where's the sprang? The sprinkler. Quality sprinkler just does the tiles immediately around it, right? Throw that there. It's gonna take a lot of energy. More fertilizer? I can make that, right? Yeah, the basic. Basic's fine for now. Can't afford any of that expensive nonsense. Did you guys know if you leave your house early enough in the morning, you can actually like watch the sprinklers go off? I think that's a really fun effect that the game has. It's the little things, you know? I say it all the time. Okay, wonderful. Let's do some of these. I want even rows, and then we'll put everything else down at the bottom. hops. Corn. Might need some more space. Damn. We're definitely gonna need some more space. Jesus. Okay. Alright, okay, alright, okay. Put some of this nonsense down here. And then we'll make 20 more spots off to the right. 2, 3, 4, 5. One thing I do hate about summer, now that it's fully kicked in, is the sound effect after the music's gone. It's just like bugs. It's accurate, it's highly accurate, but can we not? I have enough of mosquitoes and flies IRL, I don't need more of them in fiction. Beautiful. We just gotta water all this nonsense. Boop. Can't wait to, like, get this all situated, you know? Get all the sprinklers going. Have all the crop spaces open. That'll be nice. It'll be a good time. But on this front, it honestly might not be until we get the freaking tractor that I sort everything out. Because there's just so much to do. You did not need to water the sprinkler, my dude. This is really going to be a problem if I can't water all these. The rest of my energy. I guess we could eat like the grape or something. But I'd rather not. Speaking of, I'm supposed to be able to grow grapes. Is that a year 2 thing too? I think it might be. No, please. Please. Somebody save me from all of these crops. This isn't even like that many crops. We're gonna have so many crops on this farm. You won't even believe how many crops I'm gonna have on this farm. Oh, there we go. Okay. Whew. 11 energy left, huh? Jiminy Christmas. Well, that looks like just about all I'm gonna do today. First of the season's always rough. I am gonna run around some more and see if I can find any more forage. I don't know why I keep wanting to call it foliage. That's fully not what this is. Oh, look at the cat. He's so warm. Meow. I'm also going to pretty much ignore the crab pots for now. Because that's just, like, free money, essentially. But only after I know how to, make sashimi. Do I know how to make sashimi? I think I might, actually. We should probably check that. But can I make sashimi? We haven't upgraded the house. It's starting to all blur together. You're not gonna give me any spice berries? There's another grape that I probably don't need. Not a single spice berry for my troubles, my lord. I'm gonna exhaust myself doing these. And it was for one I already had, too. Bummer. Also, I can't believe we got Demetrius first day of summer. I feel like he comes earlier than that. But I think it's supposed to be like a profit threshold. So maybe we just weren't doing that good. I'm gonna go down here and donate at least these two so I don't have to worry about them, I guess. You think it's early summer? Okay. Then maybe I'm crazy. I always forget. There's so much nonsense happening in this game, especially with the mods. I can never remember what's like tied to how well you're doing, or what's tied to like some things are tied to specific days. Like I know pretty much for a fact when you get whatever animal you picked in the character creation mode is tied to like how much money you've made. You have to make like 2K or something, or like 20K before Marnie shows up on your farm and gives you the dog or cat or whatever that you picked. But then like the event where Willie shows up and is like, hey, come down to the beach, I've got a fishing rod for you, is always like day 2 of spring year 1, you know? Hat Mouse is profit locked, sort of. What hats Hat Mouse gets is linked to what achievements you have on your file. So a lot of those are profits, absolutely. But some of them are like, you know, make a bunch of friends or cook all of the food. I'm pretty sure that's how Hat Mouse works. Because his first message to you is usually after you make a certain amount of money and you get that first money achievement. There he is! The mouse! Clear and sunny all day. Beautiful. To our valued Jojo Mart customers, please be advised that the landside blockage near the railroad will be cleared using explosives tomorrow morning. Nice! Avoid the area in case of falling rocks. JojaCo is not responsible for any damage incurred to people or property in the vicinity. Sure. Now we can go see, what's-her-face, who's up beyond the rocks. And we'll also have access to the hot springs. The hot springs! It is honestly great that they give you the hot springs at the beginning of summer, year 1, because this is the point where you're, like, starting to expand, and your character's, like, getting exhausted more often. Yeah, the Hat Mouse! There he is! Free hats in my chat, not clickbait? I love that little, like, ASCII mouse. It's so cute. Oh, out of water. We've also got to start upgrading some of these tools. I've said it already, but I mean it. There we go. It's so hard for me to like visually make sure that these trellises get watered, but I try my best. I think the copper upgrades for tools are like 2,000 apiece? Is that correct? Stop double watering the plants. Yee. Noted. Maybe we'll get some of that done this season. I need to find like... I don't even know if I'm worried about upgrading the watering can. My priorities for upgrading tools are always like pickaxe, I think is top. Peak priority pickaxe. And then everything else. No, I'm kidding. I like upgrading the pickaxe. The hoe and the watering can are nice to upgrade. It certainly makes day one of seasons easier, but in terms of general productivity, I tend to be like an axe pickaxe person first, and then we're probably gonna make all of our upgrades to the watering can and the hoe like over the winter, if I'm honest. That tends to be the time that I do it. And then we'll get scythe upgrades at some point. Those are just kind of, well, one of them's given to you. What if we go fishing? Haven't done a, oh, nope, that's the wrong direction. Haven't done a little fishing in a while. We got some new fish to catch. I'm gonna start with this one in the river because that'll finish off our river fish bundle. I'm pretty sure we can catch them this early in the morning. The tiger trout or whatever. That, in fact, is not a tiger trout. Would you believe it? I also forget if we're like a high enough level to catch a tiger trout. Ooh, rainbow trout. Close. Getting closer. I was opening a can again. This is not advised to do while fishing. You gotta have one hand on the mouse. My greed has betrayed me. Oh, a pike? I don't think we need a pike this time, actually. But I'll double check. I know we don't need... Damn it, I did it again. I know we don't need a rainbow trout for pretty much anything. Pike I feel like we sometimes need for a bundle. Now I have to check. Now that we got two of them. That's what we're looking for, the tiger trout. Not crazy, am I? I am crazy. Let's go ocean fishing. It's so nice that that look up anything works. Because I always play this game with just a roulette of Stardew Valley wiki tabs open. And it would not make for a good stream quality. If half of the Stardew Valley streams were just me like fanning through pages. Not even on stream, just like off camera. Alright, let's fish. Open the rest of this candy cane with my teeth so I don't miss anything. God damn it. Flounder. There we go. I'm pretty sure at least 2 of the ocean fish, oh my god, can be caught this season. Some of them might need rain though. It might become a problem. Oh my god, please. The tuna, isn't it? Isn't it? Please! No! I guess we'll never know. The sound effects get me every time. Did you guys know you could change the sound effect of the fishing bite, by the way? I don't think any of those would work for me other than the default. It's just not loud enough. You gotta get my attention. Like that. Some seaweed. Come on. Oh, you know what that might have been? That might have been a pufferfish that I was fighting with earlier. Those guys are a pain in the ass. And they're out sunny days on during summer, so. Red mullet is not what we need. I'm pretty sure. I always get confused. We need the red snapper though, I'm pretty sure. The tiny one. Nope. Yeah. Just a little guy. There's tuna and a tilapia. Man, I wish I had the fish smoker. But also, at this point, I do not have enough coal to supply a fish smoker, so. Fine. I'll walk away. I'll be the bigger person. I kind of wish you could, so the tractor mod is very good in this game. It lets you be very lazy in a lot of ways, which is why I use it a lot. But the idea with the tractor mod is if you are wielding a specific tool or a weapon, sometimes it'll just auto do it for you in a specific radius around the tractor. And I kind of wish that they would let you wield your fishing rod and it would just start yanking fish out of the water whenever you walked by like the river or the ocean or anything. I think that would be so funny. It would certainly be hilarious to look at. I don't need like any of these, do I? No. We're selling them. Selling all of them. Beautiful. We do just have basic house. Just a little guy. Oh, it's loveless. Did we pet the cat? Yes, we did. Meow. Goodness. How much? 13? I can definitely pick up some of these for 13 energy. Hey, we got the Spice Berry! Unknown member of the Spice Girls. So we can go finish that bundle. It'll give us forageable seeds to plant once all of my wheat is up. How's it going, Maru? Especially it's my half-brother, if you didn't know already. We look totally different. Gee, Maru. I wonder why. I saw that... I keep seeing... This is completely unrelated, but also, like, slightly related. I keep seeing posts about, Phineas and Ferb on my dash. Mostly because it's, back, I guess, sort of. But... the theory that Dr. Doofenshmirtz is potentially Phineas's dad kills me every time. 'Cause it's so possible. I froth at the mouth over theories like this. Ah yes, now the Junimos want my money. Well, you can't have any because I don't have any either. But I appreciate the seeds. But can you imagine, like... I don't know. It feels like this game would have that. This game does have that with the, like... Abigail and potentially Jasmine are potentially the wizard's kids. Which I think would be hilarious if true. But I'm always, I don't know. I love the drama. I especially love the drama when, like, the game doesn't even make the drama. Or the show, or whatever. If the in-universe lore doesn't, like, contribute to the drama, but things are placed just so, where you're like, hey, hold on. DiCaprio pointing at screen. Hey, hold on. Where'd that come from? There was an explosion during the night. The rocks have been slid. Delicious. We've got enough to maybe do a tool upgrade. It's gonna be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Hey, there she is, Susan. Hello, I'm Susan, the owner of Emerald Farm up at the railroad. I've been trapped up there alone ever since Joja called the rockside, so I've got a little bit of cabin fever. Happy to finally meet you, Orcus. Stop by and visit Emerald Farm when you have the time. Sure. I'm about to go up there right now. Greetings, Orcus. It is our pleasure to inform you that your farm will be featured in next week's up-and-coming column of the Stardew Valley Tribune. Congratulations, we're impressed with your quick progress. Thanks. This is embarrassing. I lost my lucky purple shorts. I'm telling you because I think I can trust you. If you find them, bring them back to me discreetly. I'll pay well. Thanks, Mayor Lewis. So about the luau. I'm kidding. I would if I could, but I don't think we're gonna get enough hearts with Marnie for me to take those purple shorts before the luau. We went over the fact that Marnie sells like a tailored version of those purple shorts though, didn't we? With the mods that I have. Which I think is so funny. I really need to get the kitchen upgrade or something. Because not having any water source up here by my crops is so annoying. If you didn't know, apparently, you can refill your watering can with the kitchen sink in your actual, like, farmhouse, which I think is kind of hilarious. It works, absolutely, but it's very silly. I also think it's always very silly, and this is nitpicking, absolutely. But when video games give you like a house to customize, a la Stardew Valley, Coral Island lets you customize your house, Fields of Mistria lets you customize, anything like that where you can like upgrade and expand, and you can get new furniture and new decor and whatever. I think it's very funny that they never give you a bathroom in any part of the upgrading process. And I know why. I know it's simply because, first of all, it's a lot of extra to do for you to like pretty much not use it. It's not like we have like a bladder meter that I have to satisfy in this game. But I think we could pretend. We could pretend that my farmer isn't going out and like shitting behind a tree on his farm. I don't know. It's very silly to me. Especially for games like Stardew, where they'll give you so many different rooms and the full kitchen ensemble and the cellar and whatever, but not a bathroom? Also, am I gonna be wrong? Is this 10? It's not 10, but I didn't bring. I meant to bring the pickaxe. It's fine. I guarantee there is nothing to be worried about, Mayor. But there is, Morris. Robin's house was struck by several rocks when the landslide was cleared. Susan was shocked by the blast. She wasn't informed of the operation until... Everything is under control and we'll be fine, Mayor. And what of the garbage Joja dumps into the river, Morris? Willie, our local fisherman, says he's catching Joja CDs and cola cans. Might I remind you... Lord, might I remind you, legal jargon, Jojaco amendment, Joja's operations here are in Stardew Valley are fully compliant with the law. Is that just something you tell people? Like, obviously it's something you tell people. They're not actually in compliant with the law. Jojaco is just happy to pay cops. I'm sure. Hello, Orcus. I was just on my way. Uh-huh. Good day, Morris. With those angry eyebrows. Joja is paving the way to greatness in Stardew Valley. Keep telling yourself that. It's only a matter of time until we are all united under Joja. Don't look at me. Don't look at me like that. Gotta go back and get the pickaxe. I feel like I don't know. It wouldn't be very cozy game of a game like this if you had like a time limit to do stuff to prevent like your corporate overlords. But it would be very interesting if you had like if Stardew Valley was like, hey, we've got until, you know, day 1 spring year 2, or someone's gonna buy that final Joja Mart pass and they'll take over the valley. Like, I know plenty of people who could speedrun something like that. I know a lot of people who play this game who would hate to play it like that. So it's niche, you know. But I think there would certainly be a market for it. What if you did like... I don't know, I'm imagining like... like, you know, Bloodborne, where every time you die, you return to the Hunter's Dream or whatever. Thank you, Clint. And when you return to the Hunter's Dream, you get to like upgrade your stuff and spend, you know, what is it, blood echoes in that game to like upgrade yourself and talk to the NPCs and whatever. Like, what if there was it's like a further extrapolation, I think, of the Cult of the Lamb formula. If you had a game that was truly tough as balls in terms of difficulty on like one half of it, and then the other half, I don't even want a time limit on the other half. I want you to be able to take as much time as you need after you get your ass kicked in battle, tending to your crops and your animals and stuff before you have to go back out again. I think that would be wild. Rapier, huh? Bonus crit? That would be wild to make. And wild to play, honestly. Beta outline of the Adventurers Guild crest on an overgrown tombstone. More graves. Red Scar. There's an engraving saying this adventurer slew 1,000 slimes and received an enchanted ring. Yeah, I know about that ring. Grave is being swallowed by the mountain, which I feel like shouldn't happen. But maybe. Ketra. Slimes 13, bats 4, bugs 1. Aww. Poor baby. Baron. Slimes 153, skeletons 45, shadow brutes 9. Bearclaw. Jesus. Slimes 753. Bats 103, bugs 328, shadow brutes 87. And Gerda. Slimes 93, skeletons 22, bats 18. Can't go all the way up, but you can shortcut over to here now, which is nice. I don't think we probably want this rapier, so I might just sell it while we're up here. Is she at her farm? Yeah. How's it going? Susan? I'm thankful Georgia cleared the rock site. Lewis and I went through so much trouble getting them to remove the rocks. Georgia still refuses to apologize. I'm not surprised. I'll see you again soon, dear. It's lovely having another farmer in the valley. Woodworking basics, mastering the essentials of craftsmanship. Organic farming and sustainable agriculture. You don't mind if I be nosy, do you, Susan? Replica model of the J.R. Horsont ship, famous for charting the Gem Sea. You got a nice little place. Certainly not gonna let me up here, are you? Fine. I love her little like crop area in here. That's so cute. You get your little starters. Oh, right. We were gonna go sell my shit to Marlin. I should have taken the shortcut, but we're already here. Marlin! Oh. You have things to say to me? I've proven myself, huh? You ventured into the mines with utmost courage, Orcus. We could use someone with your skills. Do you want to join the Adventurers Guild? Yeah, obviously. Orcus, do you swear under oath to protect humanity from monsters and to do everything in your power to uphold the traditions, values, and ideology of the Adventurers Guild? Sure. On behalf of Stardew Valley and the Order of the Knights of Pythagoras, I officially accept you as the 23rd Adventurers Guild member. What does triangles have to do with any of this, Marlin? As a member of the Adventurers Guild, you will be allowed to purchase rare weapons and we commission and discover. There are also bounties and quests you can access from the notice board behind me. Yes, of course. Welcome to the guild, Orcus. I expect great things from you. Thanks. I expect to be doing great things. Maybe. Hey, how's it going? Brianna. You're running an errand for my guild. Sure, have fun. Sell that. Yeah, they got a whole bunch of nonsense in here that we, for the most part, will not need. Got no more rewards to claim. Reading these manifests all day takes a toll on a man. Buddy, I don't think you've opened your eyes in 27 years. Not to read nothing. I'm also probably going to sell this mountain totem. It can be useful, but I tend not to use it. Where are we at? About halftime, hey? More forage. I feel like I should keep some of these, but honestly, we're gonna have more stuff to ferment than we know what to do with, so I don't have to keep any of the fermentable non-crops, you know what I mean. The fermentable forageables, which is a great band name. Wednesday, huh? I feel like we need to do more fishing. Yeah, that one has, you have to rain. Do we want to walk all the way back to the ocean? I guess so. Let's go. The children. Kiwi. Don't touch. Kiwi has knives. Kiwi, where? Kiwi, you're a fruit. Where are you keeping those knives? Kiwi, who gave you knives? Okay, let's just go down here and see what we can find. See what we can catch. How's it going, Willy? I'm not unwrapping a candy cane this time, so this fishing has my utmost attention. Ugh, another mullet. A halibut? That's new. Not what I'm looking for, though. Ooh. This is probably what I'm looking for, and that's why it's gonna get away from me. Ah, well. It was such a vibe. I wish in this game, like, if you're fishing, it automatically plays, like, background music, because there's so not much to talk about unless you're, like, really, really bitching with a fish, you know? Another halibut. Beautiful. Ooh, some emeralds? Sure. So I think while I'm here, I guess we can talk about the schedule. Schedule for this week still stands. I'm still gonna do Deltarune on Thursday, Whip Wednesday, Happy Chower on Friday. I would like to maintain the ability to potentially do morning streams, so I guess keep an eye out. Make sure you drop that follow, keep those notifications open in case I'm streaming at like 6 o'clock in the morning, but I don't know how often that's going to happen. Considering my body seems to not want me to, like, go to bed at a decent time and thus wake up at a decent time to stream at 6 o'clock in the morning. But alas. I don't know what else we would stream. I feel like I need a specific, like, early morning game to be streaming. Something chill. Oh, I'm in Willie's way. Oh no. I guess we'll have to see. Or I can make early mornings, like, art streams. Art streams or writing streams or something. Do more of that with more lo-fi. That might be fun. Much to think about. Alright. Let's dump all of this nonsense into here. Keep that. We don't need either of these. We'll keep one of the emeralds though. Beautiful. Hoot! There's an owl on my farm. I think with one of the mods that I have, the owl statues should do something, but I haven't figured out how that works yet. I try not to read too much into the mods. Weather report. It's gonna be beautiful and sunny. Here's a rundown of the fish you can only find in summer. Dorado, found in forest rivers during the day. Rainbow trout, found in forest rivers in the mountains during the day. Pufferfish, found in the ocean in the early afternoon. And octopus, found in the ocean during the morning. Catch them while you can. Beautiful. Oh, it's Jazz's birthday. Orcus, my melons are growing like wildfire this year. Here's some extra seeds I got when I popped a number of them in my seed maker. I thought that said dropped for a second. Don't go trying to compete with me for my melon market though. I'll win. Thanks, Susan. I'll plant those probably after this crop of melons. Oh my gosh. I'm still thinking about that, like, Dark Souls slash cozy game idea. It'd be really funny if, like, stuff that you had on your farm, or, like, stuff that you were growing, gave you, like, buffs in combat. Or debuffs, perhaps. Like, if your farm looks like a mess like mine, you get, like, a trash debuff. Someday I'll make a video game. I think that would be really fun and silly. I had a thought recently about, I've been thinking a lot about productivity, and like the formation of habits and stuff, since I'm, you know, kind of trying to do all of this on my own. And where was this going? This was going somewhere. I don't know. I had a thought pertaining to it in terms of like what boredom does to a brain like mine. I am, I'll say, largely undiagnosed of everything, because who has healthcare in this country right now? It isn't me. But I see a lot of people talk about symptoms and stuff online, and I'm like, hey, that's familiar. And there's a lot of people who talk about the need to maintain a sense of variety, the need to maintain, the need to keep actions going, because boredom feels like nails on a chalkboard, essentially. And I don't want to say sympathize. Is sympathize the word that I want to say? Let's do more fishing. I relate to the boredom feeling like nails on a chalkboard sort of thing. If I'm bored, I want to just, I'd rather crumble into dust. You know what I mean? But, oh, that's her farm down there. I was so confused for a second. But I also have a problem. I have problems now and have had problems in the past with like perfectionism, which makes doing things other than, you know, the dopamine machine that is playing video games or scrolling through social media or whatever, really difficult. So it's fighting the, you know, two wolves in my head or whatever. I'm trying to get better at it. I think it's nice to have like this outlet for video games that I can share with people. That's one of the things that I've always kind of wanted to do. It's one of the things that I've always really enjoyed doing, is sharing video games with people, because I'm a little obsessed, one could say. My family, this is tangent within a tangent. Welcome to the show. My family is big, like, I'll say my dad specifically is a big like movie and TV show guy, okay? He watches a lot of movies and TV shows and thus like watches a lot of them with my mom. They usually have, it's very cute, they usually have time like at the end of the day after dinner. They'll like sit and watch TV shows together, which is very nice. I love that for them. But now that I've moved away from my family, every once in a while we talk pretty consistently, and he'll be like, "You been watching anything lately?" Or like, "I watched this or that, and have you seen it?" And I'll be like, "No, I've been watching people on the internet play a puzzle game that you would not be interested in." And it's always wild to bridge that gap because my dad does play video games. My dad played video games before video games were really video games. He's an IT guy who used to like over his lunch break at work would get together with other IT guys and they would host like an impromptu LAN party and play like Unreal Tournament together. Like, he knows video games. And we still play video games to this day. But the concept of like me only consuming content that is about video games seems baffling to him. I don't know if he really gets it. My sibling is like that too, for the most part. To be fair, Ace watches more content, I think, than I do. Consumes more, like, other content than I do. But Ace also watches people play video games on the internet. Ace streams on the internet sometimes, you know, for fun and for a living. And we'll just be talking about nonsense. And I like, at the dinner table back when I lived with them, or, you know, when I go to visit. And I can almost see it. I can certainly see it go all the way over my mother's head, because Mom does not play video games. Bless her heart, she's very attentive when I ramble about things. She does not understand what video games are, I think, for the most part. She doesn't know. I will sometimes drop buzzwords in a conversation when I'm, like, trying to explain something to her, and then I have to, like, stop, and I have to go back and be like, okay, a roguelike is... You know, because she just doesn't know, and that's so valid, you know? Like, I'm not expecting everybody to know, but, like, if I'm going to have a conversation with you, I want you to be on the same page as me, you know? I'm happy to go back and explain things the way, if you'd like me to. I can be here forever explaining things if you'd like me to. But, oh my god. No, we were not ready for that one. But my dad, despite playing video games for a very long time, sometimes the concepts will, I think, be a little over his head, and then he, like, won't ask me to explain them. So he'll just, like, check out of the conversation. And that's so valid. If you're not interested in a thing, I'm, you know, not here expecting you to be interested in a thing. But... specifically when, like, me and Ace are having a conversation and my parents are, unfortunately victim to it. I can just watch them. They're, like, going back and forth like a tennis match, you know? Just being like, huh? What? Huh? Who? I forgot, we need to catch an octopus for the Master Fishers bundle. We could attempt that, that's gonna be a pain, though. Maybe some lake fish before we run out of energy? I feel like there was a point to this tangent. But now I've completely lost it. Which is also not uncommon. Oh, I was talking about boredom and, like, perfectionism. Where, like, I don't know. I'm trying to get better at, like, letting myself do things. Because, here's the problem. I'll tell you exactly what the problem is while we're doing more fishing. Boredom is like nails on a chalkboard, you know? I'd rather be anything but bored, pretty much, you know? But, in some cases, doing the thing, mostly regardless of what the thing is also feels like torture, you know? Like, I'm so bored sitting here at my desk scrolling through social media, and then my brain goes, you could do the dishes. You could do some laundry. You could do an art. Your graphics tablet is hooked up right here in front of you. Why don't you do some of that art that you've been wanting to do? You could write one of those millions of things that you've been wanting to write. And the other half of my brain is like, I would also rather crumble to dust than do any of the things that I should / want to do. And that doesn't make sense to me at all. I mean, it makes sense to me a little bit, but like, the fact that this is where we're at is so annoying. Like, just pick something. Anything other than just like continually scrolling through Tumblr. We're getting there. It's baby steps. It's gotta be baby steps, or else I will simply dissolve. But we're getting there, you know? I am in a lot of cases, a better situation and a slightly worse situation to be getting there. Currently, but we're getting there. Gonna become exhausted soon. Got a lot of good fish though. I think we got our last 2 lake fish, which is nice. Yeah, that's probably gonna be it for us. Oh, don't run into the tree, please. How's it going, Abigail? If I knew how to use a sword, I'd be exploring those caves in the mountain by the mountain lake right now. It's probably nice and cool in there. Honestly, probably. Love being in a cave. Like, a non-claustrophobic cave. I think caves and like cave formations and like rocks and stuff are really cool. Oh, let's go donate these fish before I forget about them. Because I will forget about them. Boop-a-doo-boo. Lake fish. Lake fish. Beautiful. A dressed spinner. Oh. We'll need that for a little bit, but it's good to have. Ooh, this Wednesday by tomorrow, I guess, I mean. Maybe we'll look at some of those prompts for July and I'll start writing some of them. Speaking of trying to get better at stuff like that. I talked about that briefly on one of these Stardew Valley streams. Also, I'm keeping that sturgeon so we can have caviar later. I don't think we need a pufferfish for anything. It's not in any of the bundles. But yeah, maybe I'll outline some of the Wumperless Wump stuff. I think that would be fun. I think that would be fun to do for July. Level 5 fishing! Oh, we're definitely taking Fisher. Yeah. Beautiful. My pickaxe done yet? Pickaxe is done. Wonderful. And we have enough to upgrade another thing. Maybe we'll upgrade the axe next. Weather report. Clear and sunny all day. Cool. Alright. Pet the cat. Hello, kid. I think I named him Zesty, right? Yeah. A little Zesty. We water the crops. We'll go, see Clint and give a couple of things to Gunther. And then maybe we go mining today? I should visit the, traveling saleswoman too, but we might not even necessarily have enough money for her, so we'll see. All of our wheat is ready. We'll have to see if I remember how to... So with the bundles in the community center, a lot of them want multiples of a specific type of thing. And I think with most of those types of bundles, it doesn't necessarily have to be the same quality. Because I thought it had to be the same quality for like a long time. And then I saw like a tip about it. And it blew my freaking mind. We'll have to see, we'll have to chop all of this wheat down and see if we can donate it. That Wheat Thins commercial with the Family Guy characters, I think it was like a Super Bowl commercial, probably, where Stewie says Wheat Thins. It's stuck in my head forever. Stuck in my head forever. The Echolalia chamber in here is raucous. And there's just Stewie fucking Griffin up there saying Wheat Thins. And even the original bit I think that they did was Cool Whip. That's also up there. All of it. Making a whole bunch of noise. Okay. We need 10 hay, right? It's not gonna help me. But this 10 wheat should. Not the vault. Fodder bundle. Yeah, 10 hay, 10 wheat. We've got... Actually, we got more than 10 wheat, technically. We certainly don't have 10 hay. We'll put the hay in here. Then we take this for Gunther, these for Clint. We need 5 of that. And I'm gonna take some of these seeds for where the wheat used to be. Anything else? I thought there was like a third thing to donate. I suppose not. I should say not. Oh, come on. So excited for Deltarune on Thursday. Honestly, I could potentially do 2 Deltarune streams on Thursday. That would be hilarious. A 6 AM Deltarune stream and a 5 PM Deltarune stream? Malaya? I don't know these two, do I? Were these two of the locked characters? Hon, this is embarrassing. How long were we even gone that we don't know where to go? And Kimpoi. Let me think. Maybe we could... Yeah, you lost, friends? I, your helpful, non-merman companion, can, direct you, perhaps? Well? Yep, we're lost. I hope someone passes by so we can ask for directions. Passing by. I like her dress. Oh, young man. Would you be a dear and help us find our way to the cable car? We seem to have lost our way. Yeah, it's that way. You could probably see it from here if this wasn't isometric two-dimensional. Some help, thank you. Oh, no, we're not tourists. We just haven't returned for a long time. Which makes you veritable tourists. We were traveling around the world for reasons. Hey, bud. That's not a good reason. Makes me think you were on the front, bud. Or worse. Oh, yes, the cable car. So, could you guide us there? We're really sorry to bother you. Yeah. Take a right and a left. And straight ahead up the mountain. So this is where it was. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm sorry. We forgot to introduce ourselves. My name's Malaya, and this here is my husband, Kimpoi. Kimpoi? 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 I'm gonna mispronounce it anyways. It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh, you're Orcus. So you're the new farmer who moved into the valley. My sister mentioned you in one of her letters. Who's your sister? You've been really helpful, Orcus. Again, I have to draw these fucking family trees. We really appreciate it. It's quite embarrassing, really, forgetting the whereabouts of our own hometown. Alright, then. I think we better go. See you around, Orcus. Oh no, Olga. So you're telling me you dropped my crock pot because you were excited for a phone call from some lottery? Now tell me, how much did you win? Will it cover the broken crock pot? The one I use all the time? That I had a special order because they're not sold around here? Now, sweetie pie, Correction, the one I used all the time? It's long gone, Bert. Shattered. All for the measly 20 gold you won in a lottery. I told you they were scams. And the lottery ticket cost 25 gold. For Pete's sake, Bert, why? Hey, watch where you... Oh, they're siblings. Ollie? Sis? Hey, what's the holdup? What's going on? Hey, Olga, Bert? Hey! Smoking horses, you two! You're back! Smoking horses is quite the saying. We're sorry we didn't inform you ahead of time, Ollie. We're kind of... I have so much to tell and scold you about, big brother, but not now. Ollie? Hey, why are your lips trembling? Are you okay? Oh, the hug. I missed you, you big oaf. Ollie. It's nice seeing you too, Malaya. How are your legs doing? Getting used to those yet? Missing your Olga. You can't just ask a fellow mer person about their fins. That's what you meant by traveling the world. That's what you meant. She's a mermaid. Shush! We're not alone. Oh, Orcus. Didn't see you there. You heard nothing. Oh, and I guess you've met them? Yeah, just now. Orcus here guided us to where the cable car was. We sort of forgot the whereabouts. Well, it's been so long. On that topic, it's been so long since your daughter saw you two. We should both hurry up and go to her. Are they Trini's parents? She's got the hair. Like Trini. Is Trini a half mermaid? How's our sweet baby girl? I don't know how to approach her now. Ollie. Allie? Again, I have to write this all out. Maybe that's what we'll do one of these Whip Wednesdays. I'll go through like the wiki page for these. these freaking mods and be like, all right, this person's related to that person is related to this person. They know each other and so on and so forth. Oh, yes, we have to go. Thank you once again, Orcus. Let's go meet our daughter. They head off to Ridgeside Village. Would you like to follow them? I had so many things to do. We're gonna stay behind for now. Goodbye, Orcus. I bet the Lindens will have a wonderful reunion. Is that? Hold on. Oh, should I have followed them? Am I not gonna get to see the reunion now? That would suck. Is Alyssa their kid? That might be correct. If I miss the reunion, then I'm sorry, but... I also wasn't certain that they were gonna show me the reunion. I guess I should have given this mod more credit. I've got a lot going on. Okay. Let's see. Give me my pickaxe. I didn't bring the axe. Son of a bitch. It's fine. This game gets me so scatterbrained. There's so much happening. And I love that there's so much happening. But I hate, like... And I'm not saying that's what this is going to be. I hate, like, time-locked things. Of, like... You gotta go talk to this person before, you know... Summer 12, year 1, or they won't have this dialogue anymore. That stuff really agitates me. I don't know where I'm putting anything. We're just putting stuff wherever at this point. Reward, please. The futon bear. Perfect. I guess we'll run and get the axe. Can stop by the what's her face? Traveling saleswoman on our way. Bum, ba, bum. I have Discord notifications that I'm curious about, but I shall refrain for now. I am a person who can't stand having, like, the little notification tab next to the... I guess they're called badges for the most part. When you have, like, an icon, it's got, like, a badge next to it. Can't stand. They've got to all be clear. Everything's got to be perfect. Eat breakfast, huh? Midnight carp. We don't need... Large goat milk we might need? Oh, God. I tabbed out of the game. Do we need the goat milk? I don't think so. For the brewers... Fish farm... Wild medicine and construction. Speaking of wild medicine, we need to build over to that cave. Okay, we don't need the goat milk though, so let's continue. Willie? Ahoy, Orcus. You've been angling for some time now. With that fishing experience under your belt, I recommend casting your line over at Shearwater Bridge east of Pelican Town. You'll had some good whoppers there. What the fuck? Oh my god, what do you want? Kinpoi, good morning, Orcus. Lovely morning, isn't it? Sure. Anyway, I came here to tell you that I'll finally be reopening Nightingale Orchard Seed Shop. I'll be selling foreign and exotic fruit trees there, just like what you see planted on our farm. I, hope that you can visit soon, fellow farmer. That's right, there's extra fruit trees and stuff in this one. Okay. Alright. See what we can do here. Sell the rest of that nonsense. Honestly, you two are going in here for now. We put these back. We take this with me. We sell the opal and the emeralds. I want to see. I probably should have brought that pickaxe with me. Now that I'm thinking about it. There's no shot. Let me just... Actually, these minecarts don't work, do they? I don't think these minecarts work. Well, they might work. I used to think that they didn't work until the other minecarts worked, but if they work, then we're good. Oh, I should have brought the pickaxe though. Damn it. If you want to know where we're at, you can't even see where we were up there. Like, you can't even see where I was struggling to run through all of the freaking... Nonsense. Nonsense, I tell ya. Alright, fine. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. A huge farm. I love it so much. But also, beginning of the game, huge pain in the ass. But over here is where our mushrooms are. Taking you with me. And over here, there's a little cave. There's like a little fishing spot, and there's sometimes like gems and stuff. Yeah. It's essentially, you know, more room to fill with kegs if you so desire. Which we probably will at some point. We'll have to see if we want to start running everything through this dehydrator. We probably won't, because I think it takes too much time. We're certainly going to run all of the mushrooms through it, though. This can stay. And I'm actually going to take you over here for the mushrooms. That's automation, baby. Okay. See if we can make it to Clint's before he closes. Let's see if we can grab the copper and make it to Clint's before he closes. I can't believe. I'm all thrown off today. Cat's hiding behind the box. That's adorable, actually. What? God, does Clint close at 5 or 6? We're gonna find out. It better be 6. Oh, thank God. Oh, no. Oh, thank God. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Copper axe. Mission accomplished. He wasn't even standing there. Took my order from 10 feet away. Thank God. I think it's a little late to go mining today, but we can go mining tomorrow, potentially. We need to do any more fishing? I mean, I think we do in general. It's too late for octopus. Red snapper is only when raining. Excuse me, tilapia. Tilapia we could catch, right? Pelican Beach? No, tilapia is early in the morning. No tilapia for me. None of these for me, obviously. And walleye, I think, is a fall fish. Yep, fall winter fish. Okay. So we're not gonna worry about fishing for now, I guess. We can see if we can go donate this wheat. No, wheat goes over here. My brain got confused for a second. Wheat goes here. Yes! Perfect. That's how you do it. I was just about to say, I guess maybe we'll chop some trees down on the farm before we go to bed. And I literally just gave my axe away to be upgraded. So perhaps not that. We can get some rocks. Plenty of rocks to mow through, I'm sure. If you can see anything past all the grass. Goodness, goodness. Ooh, with a copper axe upgrade, we can take these stumps out, right? Copper axe for the stumps, steel for the logs? I think so. I'll hold on to this one more sheaf of wheat, I guess. See if we need it for the, fair. Does the info tell you what it's worth at the fair, actually? Internal ID. Shipping box needed for achievements. No. It sure doesn't. That's okay. That would be a lot of extraneous information to put on that menu, honestly. I understand that why they didn't do it. Actually, give me 1 second, my friends. I gotta check on something. Sorry about that. You know how sometimes your dog makes a noise that sounds like it's throwing up? Yeah. I thought Mikey was having a moment, but I think she was just drinking water terribly loudly. Alright. Oh, sorry about that. You didn't miss anything, I just took out a couple more rocks. Consummate professional. Let's see. That in here. Beautiful. I am gonna put the axe back, but only because we're gonna need our watering can in the morning. Oh, sleepy kitty. Now the sleepy kitty is here. Level 4 mining! Let's go! We might actually make that gemstone ring. Actually, we might not be able to. I don't think we have enough iron. Because that gemstone ring is, a combo ring of the glow ring and the magnet ring, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Solar, essence, and iron bar. We might have that. It's gonna be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. We'll have to check in a second. Saw an article about you in the local paper. It sounds like a country life is a good fit for you. I'm so proud of you. Take care, sweetie. Love, Mom. We got some hot peppers. God. Check in and see. We've got almost enough gold star hot peppers for the bundle, but not quite. And I think, so I showed off that we like didn't necessarily have to have all of the same quality wheat last time. I do think, sorry, finish the thought, Jackdaw. If you were to have a partial amount of that wheat that we had, or like in this case, 4 out of 5 of the gold star peppers that I need, I don't think the game will just let you leave them there without completing the bundle. So we're gonna wait on that, I guess. Ooh, this might be our 5th gold star. Man, that would be fun. A chub frenzy has begun in Cindersap Forest. Without me? I'm kidding. I, for the most part, don't partake in those events, but only usually because they're not, like, fish that are worth anything. You know what I mean? Like, if the game was like, a lava eel frenzy has begun in the mines, then I'd be there in a heartbeat. Also, that was our 5th golden hot peppers. Fuck yes. But it's always like chub and minnow. Sturgeon frenzy has begun in the mountains. Now sturgeon, you could convince me of. Maybe. But I already have a sturgeon for my illustrious caviar empire. So that's not going to be necessary. Sell these, and we take these to donate. And I think we're gonna go mine today. We're gonna put these back. We're gonna do pickaxe, sword, hoe. We'll go up this way through town so that we can donate this stuff. More summer squashes. Squash that summer. Gonna have one of those hot squash summers. I'm really mad that I missed that reunion now. I should have gone. The FOMO. is so real. I guess I should have checked. Wheat isn't technically a summer crop, so we wouldn't have needed it. We need tomato, blueberry, and summer squash for those last bits, though. Alright. Looks like we're gonna get a couple more days into the stream. Which will be nice. We'll end up at least a quarter of the way through summer. How's it going, Marlon? Interaction with Marlon chat, I guess? Hey there, Orcus. We just received a new stock of weapons. Blacksmith at Castle Village is as talented as they come. Is that the Sturgeon Frenzy? Oh, yep, they're jumping. Look at them go. Aw. Sturgeon Frenzy over. Party's over. Get out of the pond. Or I guess lake, I guess. As the game wants to call it. Bear! Sir! Hello? Mr. Bear? I want to squish him. He's so pudgy. Alright, where were we? Ah, yes. Let's see if I remember how to do combat again. Is the ghost not making any noise? Oh, now he's making noise. I thought they made a little noise whenever you hit him. And for a second I thought like my headphones were whack. Headphones are wonky. Alright. Get some of this iron. Oh, that's right, we need to make lightning rods. It's probably a good reason to come back in here, huh? I think it's refined quartz, iron, and bat wings. Which we have plenty of refined quartz. But for the other items, it's good that we came back here. Oh, my snoot. Ooh, yes, letter. Ooh, some gemstones. Some gem nodes. We'll also need to get the third backpack upgrade at some point, but I'm pretty sure that's 10k, so definitely before this year's out, but potentially not this season. Cool. Beautiful. All right. Ghost. 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 Ghost away from me. Ooh, that's a tough ass slime over there. Tough ass slime gonna kick my ass. Not unless I kick his first. Also, we are running out of energy. Forest sword. It's not as good. That's fine. If we could get to 455, I'll be happy. But I do have some food. We might be able to go further. Forgot about the forageables. I don't know why I started saying that word as if it was like a class of ship. But that's simply how it is now. I love pronouncing shit incorrectly, which is going to be doubly funny when I like I, as a writer, am obsessed with potentially creating like a fantasy language or two. Going to be hilarious, giving my proclivity to pronouncing things incorrectly all the time. Pen of people, papaya, bananas, cantaloupes, champagne mangoes. My god, where's the ladder? Please, sir, a ladder. Ugh, like none ladder, huh? So no ladder. Throws pickaxe to the ground. Snaps sword. Who wants to bet I already uncovered one and it's just like forgot about it? I do that all the time in the mines. Aha! Beautiful. Yeah, we're not going to be able to go much farther, so I'm probably going to tap out on this floor. Good stuff, though. Got some good iron. Goodness, goodness. Oh, that's right, the luau. I need to make sure, I think if I'm remembering correctly, a gold star grape or hot pepper will get us a good grade at luau. Oh, there's a hot spice berry there. Which seems attainable, but I think it's this coming week, so we'll have to be on the lookout for something like that. Alright, that is not gold star, unfortunately. We do have a gold star strawberry that might be good enough, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm interested in sacrificing my strawb. This forest sword is just gonna go in the trash, I think. Topaz need to stay, because we gotta give it to Gunther. I'm not gonna bother going all the way back up there for that freaking... to sell the sword. Okay. Alright. Manageable. Time for bed. Well, let me check when the luau is first, and then we can go to bed. Yeah, next Thursday. I don't think we'll get there on this stream, but we gotta be prepared for next stream. 1200, not bad. Oh, that's what I was also gonna do. I need to make my... Ooh, copper axe is ready. Lightning rods. Beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Delicious. The queen of the sauce. Baked fish. Whenever I make this one at home, my two cats go bananas. I need a second chef around just to keep them from hopping onto the counter for a bite. Just make sure the fish is fresh, preferably caught with your own rod. Now watch as I place the fish on a bed of spring greens. You learned how to cook baked fish. Wonderful. Good job completing 30 artifacts in the museum. Take this little bonus gift. Now you can buy dinosaurs from me. For a small price, of course. They produce 1 egg per week. Sweet. Thanks, Marnie. This blossom coin, I think, is also a part of a mod, and I don't remember how to use it. But I do know that one of these coins we can donate to Gunther. so we can do that. And we're gonna have to... shit. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Gotta water all of our plants to donate one of these squashes. One of the squash. Missed spot. Darn. Before I leave this farm, I'm saying it again so that I remember, before I leave this farm, I need to see if I can make lightning rods. I think there's a mod or something similar. There's actually technically a functionality within the Steam like overlay where you can like make notes to yourself or like stuff in game, and I think it'll... I actually don't know if it shows up when you exit out of the Steam overlay. I pretty much never use it, which is why I don't know. But I feel like it could be useful. I would love to use it if you didn't have a physical notebook for like a hardcore puzzle game like Blueprints. It would probably be pretty useful. But a lot of people who play hardcore puzzle games like that like having a physical notebook, so may all be a moot point anyways. Oh my goodness, I might sniz. Oh, the radishes then. They're so small compared to everything else. No. One more refill. One more refill. One more refill. Me as a kid when we go out to eat. One more refill. Gosh. I've been really craving recently like a Cold Stone Creamery style ice cream where you do like you get a base flavor of your choice and then you do all the like mix-ins and fix-ins and whatever. Oh no. I needed those gold stars. It's okay, we will get more. I got distracted by ice cream. I've been really craving ice cream recently. Like Cold Stone ice cream sort of specifically, where you get the one ice cream and then you get to mix it with a bunch of stuff. It's so good. We don't have any, okay, we might have stuff like that up here. I'll be honest, I do not know. But I know back where I used to live in Ohio, there was one like down the street, and I could convince my sibling to just like drive out in the middle of the night and go get ice cream with me. And it was an excellent time. Oh hey, there's a Dorado. Amaranth. I don't think we need a duck egg either. Useless. Thank you, my dear. Can't believe I sold those freaking squash. I can absolutely believe I sold those squash, but also like, come on. Alright, let's go see Gunther, definitely. And then I don't know what we'll do. We could maybe go back and mine, if we want to. Oh, we gotta pick up our axe too. We got improved axe. Which means we can get hardwood now, potentially, right? Potentially? Copper axe. Thank you, my good man. Donate to the museum. Put you down here. And you can go here. Wherever, honestly. Heart fruit. Rare heart-shaped fruit known for its intense sweetness and juiciness. It's said to give those who consume it a feel of happiness and renewed vigor. Cool. Sounds like something I might want to make into wine, honestly. So we'll hold on to those. And we got the skeleton. Which I'll put in my house if I have room, but I honestly don't know if I do at this point. House is getting kind of cramped. Let's actually, yeah, let's get some work done on the farm for a little bit. Bottom. Ooh. You better not be something to donate. Trash can shirt? You are something to donate, you motherfucker. Look at that though. My god. Trash can shirt. That might make it into our wardrobe, honestly. I'm gonna put these here for now. You guys here for now too. And we're gonna take that pickaxe. And we're just gonna go to town. We gotta clear out over here a little bit for because this is where we're gonna put like the coop and the barn and stuff. That's slightly better. I'll have a small magnet ring, that's my problem. Well, that's one of my many problems, I suppose. And I think honestly we might do a little sauna so that we can get more of this work done. Beautiful. We're also gonna have to scythe all of these like shrubberies and stuff, but I'm less worried about that right now. Because that's an easy fix that pretty much requires no energy. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, let's go sauna it out a little bit. It should be worth it. It's only like 3 in the afternoon. We've almost got enough hardwood for the bundle, the community center bundle. Ooh, flat cat. I love it when they get flat. Their cheeks are so chubby. Me too, honestly. Oh my gosh, you guys should see. Mikey also gets chubby cheeks when she gets the flat. When she lays out. She's a Boston Terrier, so she's got a lot of, like, scrungly face. And it gets so squished. It gets so squished when she lays down. Anything new in here? Probably not. Alex's locker. There's a bunch of pictures of bodybuilders taped inside the door. Sure. Good for him. This locker smells awful. Can we actually use the showers? I don't think so. Trying to shower with your clothes on? Well, don't threaten me with a good time. Hell yeah. Au naturel. Boink. I thought there was maybe something down here, but I guess not. I don't know why they made this room so huge. The biggest, honestly, the biggest swimming pool I've ever seen. Much less, like, hot tub? Do you know the kind of freaking heat it would take to maintain this sort of thing? That's a film theory and a half. Game theory and a half, I guess. Or perhaps I could do it myself. I can run math. Alright. Onward. Back to the house. Tweet, tweet. Is that a... Seeds. I require more seeds. Just the angriest little bird making demands. Alright, take that. We'll hold on to the mush for now. Let's see what else we can break through. Beautiful. I also think at some point on this run, I would love to like go big, but not necessarily in a plant ancient fruit in every space that you've got and fill the valley with kegs kind of big. I mean like have a designated coop and designated barn for each type of animal kind of way. I feel like we would have enough room. It would really just be a matter of, like, do I have enough to feed all of them? Which the answer should also be yes. You guys really don't... Excuse me, if you haven't seen this map before, you cannot truly understand how much fucking space I have on this floor. There's so much. Just a couple more trees. Come on, Ma, just a couple more trees before bed. There we go. And now we should have enough, hardwood to donate to the community center tomorrow, too. Finish up that bundle. I don't even remember what that bundle gives us. It might be like a charcoal kiln or something, which would be really unfortunate. We don't... I'm for the most part not going to use a charcoal kiln. Or whatever it's called. Take these shrooms. Take that. Then we put these over here with that. Donations down here. Sell those two. We may as well pick up the watering pail. Beautiful. Onward to bed. Hello, kitten. Good night, kitten. Yippee! A whole $1,000. Good shit. The fuck was that noise? I feel like a Metal Gear Solid NPC. Alright, beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Guess what I keep forgetting? Hold on. Let's talk corn. It's an unusual crop because it lasts for 2 seasons. That's right. Most crops die when the season changes. Corn lives on. You can grow it in both summer and fall. That's why I plant so much corn. Before we do anything, give me like as many of those as you can manage. Thank you. Been meaning to do this for like literally an in-game week. I'm so... my god. Actually, that might have to be placed lower, but it's fine. Yep, yep, that's gonna bother me. Okay. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. Until then, goodbye. Everything's fine. How quickly do summer squash produce? Every couple of days? I feel like it's been a minute. Perhaps I should plant more. Alright, we're out. Gotta get more water for this freaking crop. I could plant more, but honestly at this point, it's a huge energy commitment. I feel like two full rows of this like 5 by whatever nonsense that I've been doing would be simply too much. It would take like all of my energy. Which I'm not necessarily opposed to going to the sauna every day, but it would take several hours out of our in-game day to do and to manage. I think we'll probably use more, I was gonna say I could make more sprinklers. I think we'll probably use more sprinklers next in-game year. It's kind of hard, especially once you hit summer and you still have a lot of these crops will transfer over from summer to fall. It's kind of a pain to maneuver like sprinklers around already planted crops, and by that I mean it looks bad and I hate looking at it. So like this is already rough, but anything to get me out of too much nonsense is great for me right now. We need the axe, that's right. Chop down this tree. This little sapling over here is ruining all of my plans. Beautiful. Stunning. Gorgeous. Probably put the axe back. You gotta donate this nonsense. Go talk to Gunther, perhaps. I've got some geodes we can crack too. Interested. Yeah, let's go do that. And then we can figure out what we want to do with the rest of this energy bar. About 5k in funds. Which makes me tempted to buy more crops with, honestly. Honestly. Oh no, we should buy the coop next. Forgo crops completely. Get the coop next. Because that's still a thing that we need. Alright. Crack these geodes. Clint. Beautiful. Well, yeah. A couple of things that I needed. Thank you. A lot of things that I needed, apparently. Jesus. And I'll never say no to more coal. There's so much shit needs coal in this game. I honestly wish there was like a better way of obtaining more coal. Other than burning all of the trees on your freaking farm for it. Beautiful. Lots of rewards this time. Got some pumpkin seeds for the fall. And another scarecrow. Beautiful. Now let's go up and donate this nonsense to the community center. It's wild that these people have like full cars here, despite the fact that there isn't roads. Like where, why? For what? Where are we? Over here. We need this bundle and that bundle, I think. This bundle for the squash. Yeah. And this bundle for the construction. Ta-da! It is a charcoal kiln. I swear. To be fair to the game, I was just asking for a better way to acquire coal, and they're not wrong, but I need wood for things too. Like what, the two most used resources in this game, I think, are probably coal and wood. Secondarily, if coal and wood are tied for first, stone's in second. Oh, sorry, kid. And then like miscellaneous, not ores, but like bars, metal bars of nonsense. Put that in there. I don't want to deal with it. And you can go, I think like over here, honestly. Probably expand that way. Do I actually have what I need to go ask Robin to make me a coop right now? Singing Stone, you're going over here. I don't have the ability to play with you right now. 800 wood is definitely enough. 286 stone? Might not be, but we're gonna go check anyways. Grape. Delicious. Oh, I still need to be on the lookout for Gold Star Grape. I keep forgetting. I probably already sold 3. Robin! Construct on goldenrod. Ooh, it is enough. Yes. Now you won't let me put it where I want it, because I forgot to clean this place up, didn't I? Thank you, Robin. I'll be right back. How late is she's open till like 5 or 6, right? That might be enough time. I guess we're certainly gonna find out if it's enough time, is all I'm gonna say. Give me my scythe. I'm gonna put the coop right here. Alright. Throw that in there, throw this in here. And we're off once again. Of all the mods I usually apply to this game, There is one that gives me like a crazy amount of speed when walking around that I don't think I could even use during this playthrough. Not in terms of like compatibility. More in terms of, I know several people who would get sick watching me whip the camera around like, you. And I would love to not do that to people. So, start working on the new coop first thing tomorrow morning. Thanks, Robin. So that probably won't happen. There's still a case to be made for me using some other mods or cheats in this playthrough. And I think for the most part I'm not going to do it. However, I will forewarn you, there will be a point in which I get the tractor. I get officially access to the tractor mod. Because you have to, similar to building like a horse stable, you have to build a tractor like garage in order to access it legitimately in the game. I have adjusted a lot of the tractor's stats and abilities to suit my needs, and my needs are very cheaty. So I probably won't enable a lot of the other mods because the tractor itself will cover a lot of my bases once we get there. And once we get there, it's gonna be pretty late game anyways, so, you know. What all do I need it for? We're gonna chop down some more shit. Beep. Pop. We're gonna have some little chickens. I'm so excited. I love having a bunch of animals in this game. We're gonna have all of the animals we could possibly want. All of the pets, all of the farm animals, they're all gonna be mine. It's gonna take us a while, but it'll be worth it. I was gonna say we probably have enough to start doing iron upgrades for the tools, but I certainly don't have enough money for it, especially not right now. So we're probably gonna worry about that next season. I think it would be nice to do iron upgrades for the tools before winter, so that we can worry about doing like upgrades for the hoe and the watering can over the winter. It would be nice. Of course, we're gonna have to decide. I might not end up getting greenhouse by winter year 1. That would suck. But also, if I don't get greenhouse by winter year 1, we'll have a lot of time and ability to upgrade the hoe and the pickaxe. So maybe it wouldn't be too terrible? I don't know. Cat, how'd you get all the way out here? Meow. Because our only limiting factor, really, for the greenhouse at this point, is this. Once we're able to get a keg, it'll be done pretty quickly. Well, actually, between this and this, that's probably gonna take us a while too. But it's still potentially doable. And if not that, there's actually I might be able to show it to you guys. If we zoom all the way out again. Way over here on this map. Another one of the many reasons why I love this map in particular. Can't get all the way over there, but this, don't do that. Over here is Grandpa's shed, and it has storage functionality, kind of like a like a regular shed, but then on the upper level, there's a greenhouse sort of functionality to it. So you can plant plants in there and they won't go bad or anything. So there is a high potential for us to get that actually before we get the regular greenhouse at this point. But once we get over there, there's going to be like a whole quest to repair the shed that requires a lot of resources, so I can't quite promise anything. Not as much of a cash rake-in as I would have liked, but alas. This is probably going to be our last day of the stream. Booksellers in town! Sweet. It's gonna be clear and sunny tomorrow. Cool. Oh, and the luau is very soon. That's going to be a next stream Jackdaw problem, I think. Actually, no, we're gonna keep one of these. And that'll be fine. Give me my watering can. Alright. As we're kind of winding down, I just wanted to say I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me today. I appreciate everyone in the chat. I appreciate all my lurkers. In this house we love and appreciate lurkers. Appreciate anyone watching the VODs. We got all of this week's VODs are queued to be posted. So that should be good to go. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do VODs if I do end up ever streaming early in the morning. But we'll get there when we get there, I think. I think it might just end up being like a 12-hour time difference. The way that I do, the way that I try to do VODs currently is I upload them a week after they were streamed, but like 12 hours before I stream that day, essentially. So if I were to stream super early in the morning, I didn't need to water those. Train of thought is running away with me. If I did end up streaming early in the morning, they would probably end up being posted at like 6 p.m. the day before, I think is probably how that would go. But honestly, I'm not sure. We'll burn that bridge when we get there. Gotta water all of these because we gotta plant more forageables. But if you guys would like to follow me, if you'd like to attend an early morning stream or even one of the afternoon streams, make sure you drop a follow. Keep those notifications on because I think the only time I'm gonna stream is like 2 times at any given weekday, but there's some variance there. You might want, you might want to be forewarned before the coming storm. There's another game that I really want to stream potentially. There's like a dating sim out that I didn't know was out, but I saw a clip of earlier. I think would be so fun to stream. We'll see. We'll see. I don't have a whole lot of ability to buy extra games at this point, unfortunately. So maybe that's a in the future kind of stream game. Sell the nonsense. Let's go. I actually don't think we have enough money for anything that the bookseller is selling at this point, but we'll go say hi. I don't think we've talked to the bookseller yet this playthrough, so may as well go see what's going on. I also don't know, I don't think they added any extra like books with any of these mods. I feel like that would kind of be harder to do, to adjust any, because you'd have to adjust like the menu to do so. How's it going? Marcelo's books. Yes. Tell me about your books. Can't even buy the price catalog. Bummer. Fairy dust, huh? Deluxe bait. Coal for the mining monthly. That would be so good. We haven't even found a single copy of Mining Monthly yet, I don't think. Actually, I could probably... Yeah, yep, we found a book so far, which is crazy. I feel like I usually find more than that. Oh, well. What do we want to do for this last day? Do we want to do a little mining, maybe? Hit up the sauna on our way up. I think that might be a good idea. Sell that. Meow. Let's see, we'll take this, we'll take that, we'll take that, and we'll go on our merry way. More seeds. Oh, I should have planted more of the summer squash, but I've got forageables to plant. I've got forageables. Oh, I can check now though. 6 days to grow, continues after its first harvest. That's not bad. We could probably plant some more of those on the next episode. Quick, to the sauna. Beautiful. But yeah, so the rest of this week, we're doing Work in Progress Wednesday tomorrow, where I'll probably be looking at those Wumpless Wump prompts. We'll maybe get a little writing done. Thursday is Deltarune Day. Gonna be starting our Chapter 3 playthrough if the game wants to play on my computer this time. And then Friday, of course, is more Happy Shower. Got more babies to raise. More levels to beat. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good week. Good rest of the week. Good lineup. I'm so excited about Deltarune, dude. So excited. Especially, I don't know. Especially nothing. We've been waiting for so long. I forget how many, we're getting 7 chapters, I think, in Deltarune. Which makes sense, because I think in chapter 1... Oh, there's the bear again. Oh, look at his little face. In chapter 1, I think the game said it's like a week until Asriel comes home. Which, by the way, I saw a post on Reddit the other day that was like, I've been playing through Deltarune, but I've never played Undertale. Who's Asriel? And I was just sitting there like, wow. Like not even a, I don't want to be this way about it. It's not wow as in like, I can't believe you didn't play Undertale before you played Deltarune. It's a, wow, I have so much information to tell you. You have so much left to learn. I'm honestly, you know, I'm always really jealous of people in those situations of like, I think often of like, and I think a lot of people are like this, of like, what would you do if you were able to like play your favorite video game again, read your favorite book, or watch your favorite movie again for the first time? And man, the first time I played Undertale, the first time I saw Asriel for what Asriel is in that game, fucking destroyed me. But also, yeah, like it's 2025 and you haven't been exposed to Undertale at all is really a feat in and of itself. Because, God, is the game like a decade old now? That sounds right. And that also hurts me tremendously. But you know, good for them. I hope they eventually play Undertale, and I hope they enjoy it, and I hope that Reddit doesn't make them not want to play Undertale the way that Reddit likes to do. You know the internet. Gestures vaguely. Should I open a ladder yet on this floor? I don't think I did. I did. Wonderful. I'm glad I checked. I was also going to say it's kind of wild to get into Deltarune first, considering Deltarune is the more like visually and storyline-ish and like it's just the more complex of the two. But then I remembered that up until like literally tomorrow, Deltarune Chapter 1 and 2 were free. They're a free demo that you got to play of Deltarune. Nobody has paid anything for Deltarune yet, as far as I understand. And then tomorrow, when it comes out, I think it's $25 to buy the game, which will get you like free access to the rest of the chapters in further updates. I feel like that's what I read. So it does honestly make sense that they sort of like did Deltarune first because it's free, but also it makes no sense that you would have come across Deltarune before Undertale. Undertale, by the way, is like $10 on pretty much any platform that I've ever seen it on. I'm pretty sure I bought Undertale for $10 like 3 or 4 times on various platforms. It's not a prohibitively expensive indie game, especially for what you get from it. But it is more expensive than free, so I guess that makes sense. I'm so ready. I'm so ready to play Deltarune. Oh my god. I'm still really mad at myself for not going back and doing those like bonus bosses, but we might end up making that into like some bonus streams. That might be some early morning content that we fuck about with. That's not the weapon. It might be fun. I keep trying to figure out if I were to do early morning content, like what I would do with that slot. Because I kind of have like a formula for the afternoon content. But I don't think I would want to do like 2 Happy Showers and 2 Whip Wednesdays, you know? So if I do a morning stream, I feel like it's either gotta be like its own series or it's gotta be like disconnected roguelikes, you know? You need help filling that slot, babe? I mean, I would, but you were going to be asleep at 6 o'clock in the morning, and rightfully so, because you have a real person job to fill. Fucking eyebrows emoji kills me every time. I know I uncovered a staircase already, but the thought of walking all the way back over there is awful. I probably have to anyways. Is that fucking Kirby? With the high heels and the flex. Oh my god, that's so fun. I always struggle with what to do with emotes. We don't have any emotes for the channel yet, I don't think, because I haven't hit affiliate. But I always struggle with what I would do with emotes because the pixel size that they have to be is so small. I like don't know how I would get anything across. And then I see all of these and I'm like, damn. What the fuck is that? Is that Link twerking? Is that twerking Link? Burglar shank, huh? Oh, that's a bad weapon. Link twerking, that's amazing. Good for Link. And Kirby, honestly. I'm just gonna throw this out. We don't need it. Alright. Good shit. Good first week or so of summer, honestly. Next time we're gonna have to plant more squash. Do more mining. But I think we got a good start to it. Alright, let's put all this nonsense back. You in there, put you in there, you in there. We don't need the frozen tier. We could probably use the winter root, but I'm not keeping it. I'm gonna sell those quartz. Beautiful. Alright. Oh, look at all those dancing little guys. You've got a whole party happening down here. Hell yeah. Ooh, level 5 farming. I'm gonna go tiller. I always go crops worth more. Because I love having animals in this game, and I love that animal products could be worth more, but we're gonna be doing more crops. Oh my god, the second one is Ooze Boy. Christ. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you for bringing Ooze Boy onto my stream. Thank you for cursing my stream with Ooze Boy. Alright, I think that's gonna be it for me this evening, my friends. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. The only things in life that are certain are death and ooze. You do just have that locked and loaded, don't you? I've seen you. Make sure you guys come back tomorrow for Whip Wednesday. We're gonna be working on some prompts for July, perhaps? Or if you're not so interested in Whip Wednesday, that's completely valid. You gotta come back Thursday night, 5 p.m. Eastern. We're doing the Deltarune thing, baby. And I'll see you all then.